As the bands start coming in, and I'm feeling pretty confident. Villa, I didn't pick up, fair play, Consulate, but I'm going to get one right again. I'm not doing terribly so far tonight. I'm sort of 50-50.
Water's out, everyone stay hydrated, crack open a coffee maybe if you're ready, if you're prepared for where this series will sit behind the shield and waiting to go for a stunner as he's cracked open the floorboards. Tim, he can see you through the wall, but he can't quite hit his shot. Scratch that, he'll peek up, goes for the follow-up as Fred's gone.
He's downstairs for as long as possible. He's going to get himself a second down. The third is a yes, he finishes the man off with the pistol. Huge start to the round from Felipox. He goes out on the roam. He's just going to, there is a man in there. Does he get the fourth? Yes. This could be a potential ace. That is Bursa and Diffuser down. And Felipox now. He started this round. The man is coming in. He does see him. No, he's going to get shut down. That's unfortunate for Felipox there. Miracle it will be to get the kill. He brings it back to 1 versus 3, but surely a big ass now. Out comes the pistol with a lack of ammo, and he will be closed out by Raps ultimately. What a round from Felipox, and you've got a feel for the man there, Jackie. Not quite getting that ace at the end.
They're prepared for any wide swings that might come through from Team 1, but they don't really have a reason to, Tim. They can effectively play a slower game. Well, I say slow. Instead, you know what? Why not? Kick it up to 11. You've already got the first pick. You might as well just keep the advantage.
As you say, not looking healthy at all at the minute. They are flatlining right now. We can see the last kill comes in. Lukid perfectly ADS'd for that one onto BMH. That's going to be the second round going to Team 1. So that now leaves us 2-0 on the scoreboard. And right now, you just get because we've had 6 a night and we've had 15 nights. So it's going to be 90 maps in total. That is a horrible jump out from Raps there. Just catching Miracle on the outside. That's the sort of jump out that needs an apology afterwards, I think.
The backup boys, the dynamic duo, can they do too much and dash their way through the oncoming onslaught? It seems like they can, as they pick off the first 2, leaving themselves in the 1 versus 2 now. Bursa, he might be low, but he's still fighting tall as he walks out onto the close angle. It's being held. Reduct is ready to remove him, and he will do just that. The Mozzie slices his way through in close quarters combat, shutting him down and securing the window. He had clear vision, but he didn't get the shots off, couldn't punish. But there will be some punishment coming through. Gunishment, in fact, being given up by Felipox on the AUG. Raps will get another one with the SMG slay down over towards Highs, and already you've lost not only the first pick, but the second and then the third, before Miracle can finally come back through with the Kalashnikov as he cuts his way down. Faces into the shotty, but stays alive, transitions to the SMG. The secondary will at least secure 1 kill, but it won't matter as the peak comes out from Reduct, and it will go the way of Team 1. All rounds on the spin so far. They pick them up, and a remake...
That is the only other scary point, because they're definitely putting a lot of eyes on themselves. Everyone's going to be looking back at the demos. Everyone's going to be looking back at the VODs, of course, and learning from it as well with the AUG. Another shot is found onto Fred the Bread, the man that's not really been earning any bread into the game so far, Tim, and it's looking like they're getting banished by the baguettes. Everyone's being overthrown.
We're just... So, whilst I was waiting for something to appear, I'm not too sure it's going to be something we're aware of.
That is a good point. That is a good point.
In future, Fred coming in with the second kill on the round, but Highs it was who took the initial kill. But here it comes once again. Team 1 cannot be phased. They get themselves 3 on the bounce and find themselves quickly now in a 2 versus 1. But BMH and Reduct is going to come together with BMH in a matter of seconds. Shots raining. He's pinched. He's downed. He's finished. And that will be the disable coming in from Reduct. And Team 1 take this 6-0 now. It's looking like the unicorn is on the cards. As you say, Jackie, will we see a Pegasus as well?
Able to tip over Lukid. And Highs is looking for more as well, with the connections back onto the Habana. He actually lands the shots, Tim. There's potential now that they could stop themselves away firing out the warning shots, but it comes down to just Fred the Bread, the bruiser himself. Can he baguette burst his way into the round and lock it down with 20 seconds to play with? Swam on him. They've got the info. He drops to the deck, landing down on the ground, hoping that if he stays on the DECK, he can stay alive. But no, the peak comes through. He's punished by Ash. Ashes to ashes and dust to dust. That's the end as Team 1 get the unicorn game.
The second map come through and offer something really different. They are going to get run over in 2 maps here by Team 1, who look electric right now. They're hitting form right at the end of the season, ready for heading into that one's last time around. So we'll see if he loads in this time or not. We saw it from Guy on Thursday. He dropped out for the remainder of the game and then came back on the second map. I think sometimes just helps the team because they know they don't. Bowles has managed to make his way in, and he's getting the diffuser down. Felipox gets himself himself a double, and this has come out of nowhere. Falls. He gets that diffuser locked in, keeps himself alive. 5 versus 1, and things start falling apart quickly. And it's just surely a matter of time. He gets seen out, even on the prawn, shut down by Luke. And that's going to be round 1 to Team 1, and it is 8 rounds in a row for them right now.
Oh man, they just don't stop. They've still got the
Capitao along with her. So for me, it's going to be a difficult push, but time in there as we see Raps taking Fred off the catwalk with a nade. They're aware of a man down there. What a shot coming in from Raps. Absolutely deletes Chubbs. The fact that he was prone on the stairs.
A firefight on the stairwell, but meanwhile, there's kills coming through all over the board. Raps is able to come in with a flank, Buck keeps him distracted, and Raps will finish him off. A 2K coming through. Finally, the last frag is found by Falls on the Thermite as he's looking ferocious and tears them a new one.
Team 1, they're looking to come away with the win. Not just a slight win here, they're looking to come away with full points, 100%. Chubbs, however, gets himself a kill onto Lukid. I think that's going to be far. 50 seconds left on the board. They've got all 5 defenders left. Chubbs will be shut down. And once again, Jackie, a reign of terror comes in from Team 1. 3 kills, diffuser on the ground in gym, activated, and we find ourselves 3 versus 1. And as much as it looks, ultimately, it just slips away. It melts like a popsicle in summer.
Oh, mate. The constant repeats coming out. Chubbs, he went for the face on the corridor about 4 or 5 times. They knew he was there. They waited for the right timing. As soon as he peaks, that was the first frag. The second...
for an aggressive play. This is no surprise. Furia needs something. They're not going to get anything as Team 1 are ready for it. Felipox drops himself off the rappel, takes down Chubbs, and then goes
work
right.
with as the push comes back through. Of course, big boy Major Monty leading the charge, but Miracle finds the flick shot, the adjustment onto Raps to put him down into bed. Tucks him in with a goodnight kiss off the back of the bullet.
Is done. Highs, he's just trying to find any sort of stat padding kill he can get, but none will present themselves to him, and that time ticked down. Team 1 successfully diffuse the attacker bombs, and they will take round number 4. 0-4 now, and 3 rounds of woods have been put to try and keep bar and stock as a safe area for them. Chubbs, it will be shut down, I think, beginning with Redux. 5 versus 4, and that is not good because
down and get themselves ready to pounce and go for the jugular. They're absorbing bullets, and there's finally a shot coming through from Fred the Bread, making to a 4 versus 4. Reduct playing ring around the rosies. Pocket full of posies, and he takes another man down as he'll be blowing his way through highs, dropping us back into an advantage now. He's got nothing to aid him in terms of utility, only the gun and the skin on his back, and unfortunately, he will be scalped. Spotted out by Falls the Thermite that will be able to pick him to pieces once again. He's going to hit the DECK, and that's the way the round will go.
When they press the button, it's like, right, it's time to win this round now, so out we go. But Highs, he will get himself 1 onto Falls, so that is something for Furia at least. It keeps the garage catwalk alive for that little bit longer. He makes a dangerous move there, though, and Reduct is ready to shut him down, and that was too much of a risk, and managed to get themselves up onto the catwalk. Shots will rain out, be closed down from the rotation. Chubbs gets himself 1, but shut down shortly after. Clean 6-0 half from Team 1. They are 1 round away from a perfect 14-0 score.
We had a lot of people in chat
come in and get something on the board right now. BMH will get something on the board with a double onto Reduct and Felipox. Could this be the Ryan? Could this be the one where they manage to score that and 1 onto Miracle? Raps has had a huge game here today, Jackie. He's going to jump out and be shut down by Chubbs, though. 2 versus 2, and this is coming down. Team 1 bring this back. We could see the interesting attempt at a bait from the Wamai. Chubbs gets himself 1 traded out. Lukid 1 versus 1. BMH is less than 5 health, but he gets the kill. Furia, let's go. Round on the board, 1-6, and right now they're going to be celebrating that one, I'm sure. That's the point you get.
They got contact as well. They spotted him out. No reaction from Fred as he walks in. Didn't quite catch Lukid on the peak, so he goes back through. And big boy Lukey D does what he does best as he decimates. And destruction is now raining through from Reduct as well, reducing them to mere ashes as 1 by 1 they all get attacked and left dead as a doorknob down on the ground. The final frag coming through as Felipox will smoke him out on the smoke, handy with a steal.
I can't say that I wasn't glad to see Furia get 1 round on the board there. It's, you know, you've obviously, I suppose it's like watching the world burn, isn't it? Loving seeing a 14-0. It's just thinking like,
when we get to speak to him, it's lovely to chat to him, and here he is again. Bodega, how you doing, mate?
Hey, how you doing, guys?
Very good, thank you. Good day for you guys.
Yeah, it's an unfortunate day for Furia. They had to play with their 6th player. I think it's their coach too. really unfortunate to play on these situations online. You know, if it were to be online, Bursa wouldn't have problems online.
Yeah, no, that makes
Yeah.
sense. It makes sense. But a good series overall. Obviously, in terms of the grand scheme of things now for Team One, a hell of a season. Every time we spoke to you, it seemed like there was more work being put in and bigger results coming. How just excited is everyone with the placement this season?
Um, it's kind of something that we expected, as I told you before.
Mm.
Our lineup is pretty strong. We have every player plays their role like to perfection. You know, it's the roster that we always wanted to play, and it's been pretty good. It's been a blast.
That win takes you to the top of the table now, Bodega. Will you all be watching the FaZe game tomorrow against Team Liquid in a group chat and just seeing how that pans out and whether you take the top spot overall?
Yeah, I think if Liquid draws, we're on first place or second. I don't know.
I think if Liquid draws, they will tie on points with you. So really, you need a FaZe win overall, I think, at this point.
Yeah, I'll try. We're just gonna watch it. We don't really care whoever wins. Uh, whoever we face on the major, I think everybody's gonna face everybody on the major since it's gonna have closest bracket, you know. So it's gonna be a tough major.
Well, that's the one thing I was going to ask you about, Bodega. Going into the major, obviously after such a sickeningly good season, do you feel like you put a bit of a target on your back and potentially the teams are going to be looking into you now, ready to go up against Team One?
I think the teams that were gonna play on the major, they already knew and they already prepared to play against us. As you um, we've played Nip, FaZe, and Liquid, and they all tried to counter us the way we play, and it was a great games. We won two of them and draw against Nip, I think. So we're coming as the top contenders, right?
Yeah, it makes sense.
You're not the underdogs anymore. Coming into it was a little bit unexpected, Bodega, but right now the spotlight is on you guys. How do you think, is that going to affect you as a team at all now that everybody knows what to expect out of Team One? There's no more surprises?
Um. Oh, sorry about that.
It sounds like everyone's hyped up.
Yeah. Okay, so can you repeat the question?
Yeah, I was just saying, you know, when you came into the season, it was a little bit unexpected. We didn't know what you guys would do. But right now, you don't have that advantage anymore. Everybody's watching. Everybody knows how good you are. Is that something that will affect the team, or are you quite happy with that?
I think everybody had the opportunity to feel the pressure before. If I think the people in English don't know very much about us, but we came in short on the invitational qualifier finals. On Pro League Season 10, we finished on third, so we almost got on the international tournaments, and we on the last play day we couldn't do it. We are used to this kind of pressure. I think everybody's ready to win this match.
Oh, there we go. Fighting talk. Win the major. I just can't wait to see it. It's been really exciting to see the rise from Team One out of you guys off the back of the season. Anything you want to say to obviously the fans that have been coming through in full force?
I want to thank everybody who cheered for us, even though we finished 8th place last season. A great season so far. We hope we win this major for you guys, who always been a fan for us. So thank you for everything, and thank you for doing the live stream.
Thank you for popping on, man. It's always lovely to speak to you, Bodega. Have a lovely rest of your day, mate, and well played tonight. The team's really done you proud.
Thank you.
Thanks a lot, man.